Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've just got another short video today, as I tend to do short videos. This is on two different types of journal that I've recently discovered. They're very similar. They are called different things and they're by two different designers. I will leave the video tutorials from both of these YouTubers down below in case you want to go and make your own. But these are the ones that I've made so far. They're by no means complete, but I just wanted to come on and show these in case you wanted to check out their channel of how to make them. So this, all I've done really is different sized ones. This one is based on Purple Poppy. It's Claire at Purple Poppy, and she called hers, this was the first one I actually came across, she calls these a Stop Anytime Journal, and I thought that was such a great name for it, because they do not have an actual spine. There is nothing to sew in, and because they don't have a spine, they actually are, if you wanted to be, and I am thinking about doing this, they could really be never ending. You could end up, I'm thinking about making, I mean, I've stopped at this many pages, but I could carry on. I'll show you how in a minute. I'm thinking about making a really, like, quite ridiculous jumbo, maybe, I don't know, a 6-inch deep journal. But the joy of these, because one thing that really gets on my nerves with journals is if you've stuffed them full of ephemera and decoration, and then when you come to actually writing them, they're so full that they don't really open flat. And the thing with these is no matter what page you turn to, they would always lie flat. Now, like I said, these are not decorated up. They're not, these are like a work in progress, but I just wanted to share them. Doesn't matter how thick you made them, they're always going to lie lovely and flat for writing on, which I personally would really like. This is obviously where you would put your, I'll show you how they kind of work. That bits will fall out because I'm halfway through decorating this. But basically it ends up as one big long concertina. But you make this, now the way she did it was she got the book page, I've got to remember now, yeah, that's got quite a fold in it, but that was say my book page. You then stop, get your next book page, and then you sort of, if you can see here, you glue a very thin strip of the folded over next page, which makes your next page, and then you would do it again. You can hardly see it because I have decorated up, but you can just about probably see it there. And that's how she made all of hers. So basically all of her pages end up with the next page sort of glued onto it, which when you've decorated it up makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. For example, this decorated page, you can't really tell. You would pop a card cover on there and a card cover on there, but that's what I mean. Although I've stopped here, this is a good example actually, although I've stopped here, let me get a piece of paper. I mean, I will link her video so you can actually see, but I should have thought about doing this. You'd have to kind of pretend this is a book page. So say this was my next book page. I've stopped there currently. But what you would do, if that was my book page, is you would just fold over a bit. That's what you would then glue onto there. So the same as, like, for example, that one's been glued on there. That's how you would do it. You then turn it over and there's your next page ready to go again, and then you do the same on there, and that's why it's never ending. So although I've currently stopped here, and I may stop there and just pop a cover on, I may decide that actually I'm going to carry on, which I think I might do. I don't know whether to do it in this or the next one, but anyway, this is Purple Poppy. So I've started decorating this up. These are some ruby and pearl papers that I've bought. I just love these vintage envelopes and just the sort of style of this, and I've started, as you can see, with flips and things like that, but you can, I'm sort of going to keep this very shabby chicy. I think I haven't done one of those for ages. I've started with that. I'm just going to sew around that on the machine and then glue that there, and then under there, for example, I'd get another sort of vintage letter or something scanned, and just that will then be a tuck under there. This is something I've had from Cara Brandon Creations, and I've just popped little tags in there that you can journal on there. Decoupaged up a little butterfly. So I'm just starting really the decorating of this. The rest of it's plain. Anyway, what you would do is you'd get to the end of your journal, and then you get to start all over again the other side. So it's like double the pages. Absolutely I love this idea. And no worrying about sewing in your signatures, or like she said, when to stop. You stop when you want to. You haven't got to fill a whole journal. So that was hers. And then along a similar kind of idea, I came across Meg Journals, who'd done this. I've lost my little notes now. She called hers a no-sew journal, and it's basically the same idea, but actually I found the way she put the pages together even easier. I've only put this on here because it's such a boring start of it otherwise, because again I'm only working through this. My idea for this is I'm definitely going to have that fabric on there because I just love that, but then I'm probably going to layer up a little bit, and that'll be my cover. I don't think that'll be on there. It was just so you've got something a bit more pretty than, you know, junk mail to look at. But anyway, but the way she put her pages together was even easier, really. She started with obviously a double one, and then what you do for hers is, I've got to think now. I only made this the other day and I've forgotten, honestly. I will link her video down below so you can go and see. That's right, I remember now, and you can kind of see it on this one. Whereas Purple Poppy kind of folded her page this way, so you do kind of always see it, she folded hers the other way, so it's hidden under there, and then you have the whole page put on there. That's right. Anyway, as I open this out, I mean, it's going to be too long for the thing, but I'll show as you open it. I love how these work. You just open it, and again, this can actually be a never ending, so you can open it like a normal journal. It's going to be beautiful and flat. Just used a variety of pages, turning over. You get to the end if you want that to be the end, or you can carry on, and then you get to start all over again, which is brilliant. I just love these. I think they're so different to when you sew in a signature in, and obviously they're a bit like concertina-y. Reminds me a bit of having to fold back up a map, although it is a lot easier than a map. Anyway, if you want to have a go at these, because they are so quick, so easy, and I think, I don't know, just so much simpler than a junk journal with a spine, that I'm going to make some more of these. Obviously these are not decorated, but I will leave the videos down below in case you want to go and make any of your own. But for now, that is all I've got to show you, and thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.